Men wrote the Bible.
Yep.
Apparently, they wrote it under the divine inspiration
Yep.
of God himself, but it is impossible for anybody, for a human being, to write something which is perfect, because man is an imperfect body. That is what man is. We are imperfect, and because we are imperfect, therefore anything that comes through us is therefore also going to be littered with imperfections.
Okay.
Therefore, the scriptures upon which the Christianity is predicated is therefore, by definition, littered potentially with imperfection.
May I know your name, please, also?
Mick.
Mick.
Yep.
And you're sure about that?
Yeah.
I thought you were an imperfect human being.
No, I'm pretty sure about it. Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me that. You're going against your own previous
No,
point.
No,
Imperfect
not
human
at all.
being
Correct.
used as a conduit to answer my question. Should I trust
but I
that
didn't
answer?
ask God what my name was.
It doesn't matter. Which is
My
even worse.
intellect tells me that because my name was Mick an hour ago, I reckon it's still Mick right now.
Of course, no Christian would dare ever to say human beings are perfect. No Christian would do that. Even when they are trying to establish the veracity and the supernatural inspiration of the Bible, no one would dare to say any one of the writers of the Bible were perfect. None would. But despite your imperfection, despite the fact that you are a fallible human being, you could stand here and say, my name is Mick, and I'm confident about that, and I'm willing to take that because that's how we normally live life. In other words, the definition of infallibility is not to say every single statement that comes from the mouth of a man is wrong. That's not what it means. In other words, human witnesses are still valuable.
Perfect.
Just like how you testified your name is Mick, the preservation of the testimony of the life of Jesus initially was in the body of Christ. The apostles themselves were walking witnesses. And that witness was shared in a community. In other words, we're not just looking at the witness of an individual and a set of individuals alone, but we're also looking at the witnesses from the early Christian community.
Fine, I agree with that. No two ways about it. I'm not therefore in any way denying the veracity of their belief and the fact that they dedicated their lives to it. But that does not prove the underlying credibility, the underlying predication as to the nature of those beliefs. If there was any proof behind Christianity or Islam or any of the other religions, proof, everybody would follow that one religion. Let me give you an example. Everybody in the world believes that water freezes at 0 degrees. Why? Because there's proof. You don't have a sect in another part of the world called the 5 Degrees. Or we believe that water freezes at 5 degrees. Another sect in another part of the world that says we're the 10 degrees because water freezes at 10 degrees, we believe. No. Everybody believes on something that is based on fact and proof.
You said everyone believes that water freezes at 0 degrees. I'm not even sure where you got the idea from. Can I?
What?
Would you like to listen?
What? Yes, go on.
Good.
Common sense.
Good. Thank you. There is a wide range of people group on the face of the earth who would not even know what a degree is, would not even know what 0 degrees is, but that's not my main point. You are assuming everyone knows science. I'm not saying that is true, but anyway, go on. Would you know anyone on the face of the earth who would say smoking is very, very healthy, would enhance your life? Would you find anyone saying that? I would say, if you find someone, you need to check certain things. But the fact of the matter is this, but do people still smoke? Yes, they do. Yeah. So something being a fact does not mean everyone understands that fact, everyone gets their head around that fact, and everyone takes the trouble to apply that fact in their lives. To assume that is the case, using one example to the affirmative, is just poor logical application.
Perfect.